Hi there, it's Judith and Desjardins in Santa Monica, and I am on day 13 of my COVID recovery. As a holistic psychotherapy therapist who treats body, mind, emotion, and spirit, I wanted to assess myself and see how I think I'm doing in all those 4 parts. I can say this is the first day that I've been able to have the physical and emotional stamina to stand in my shower and wash my hair and then attempt to blow dry it. When I first started having COVID, doing my hair was the last thing I felt like doing. I was feeling too rickety to go in the shower, and so the best I would do would be to take hot baths, and I would put conditioner in my hair and stuff like that, but that's it. Sometimes I wash my hair in the tub, but I didn't. The thought of spending a half an hour dealing with my hair or the way I looked was the last thing on my mind, and I just didn't have the energy or motivation to do it. So from that standpoint, I would say that I am improving. I continue to not wear any makeup because I want to see what's going on with my eyes. The eyes are said to be the pathway to the spirit, and for so many days my eyes were so puffy on top, puffy and red, and very puffy underneath. I see that they're still puffy underneath, but at least I can see more of my iris, my eyeball, my iris, than I could before when my top lids were covering over it. Another thing I noticed when I was in the shower was that I had quite a bit of hair loss, which reminded me of my days on chemotherapy. During my whole time on COVID, I haven't been on any medications because I wanted to see how adept my body would be in terms of healing itself. So the fact that I had significant hair loss tells me that my body was really taking a hit and was not as robust as normal because it was fighting probably the subvariant XBB 1.5. My nose is also not as red as it was, and my nasal passages are more clear. I still see the fatigue on my face. I have lost weight, which is not great for me as a cancer thriver, but I am starting to regain my appetite, and I'm trying to eat more so that I will put back the whatever pounds I lost. Another thing that I'm going to start, hopefully sometime today, is an art therapy project, which would be a similar process of what I did when I had recovered from, or was taking chemo and recovering from the effects of chemotherapy. And the blood clots I developed in my lungs because of the chemo. Doing that project is going to allow me to again settle myself and let my hands and my spirit express what the impact of this COVID experience has been. I do have a model for what I want to do. It's a photo that I took in Santa Fe this summer that had and gray clouds on the top, and sunset showing through the pine trees, which I thought would be a good analogy of what the COVID experience is like, the dark side and the light showing through. So I may try sketching it on my canvas today and then take some days to work on that. So this is my close-up. This is what my face is telling me. Hair also, besides falling out during stress or times of illness, hair also reflects what the body is going through, and during COVID it was just so flat and brittle, and I see today that it's a bit softer and holding some shape to it, so that's also encouraging. As I've said before, the COVID journey is not just about the initial stage of being COVID positive. It's about recovering from going through those days of trauma and assault to your body and emotions, mind and spirit. It's a scary experience. It does take a toll, and you need to be able to give yourself time to recover slowly and come back to the person you were before the COVID. I send my love and blessings to all people around the world. I pray that you take this subvariant seriously. It is dangerous, highly, highly infectious, scoots through boosters and vaccinations, and can really turn your world upside down for a while. So I love you. Thanks for being on this trip with me. Bye-bye.